What's up, NASCAR Nation? Friday practice is in the books at Indianapolis, and Christopher Bell just laid down a statement lap ahead of Sunday's Brickyard 400, but he wasn't the only story today. A couple of contenders found the wall, and there's $1 million on the line this weekend. Let's break it all down. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the headline. Christopher Bell set the pace in Friday's 50-minute practice session for the Brickyard 400. Bell, driving the No. 20 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, circled the 2.5-mile Indianapolis Oval in 49.43 seconds. That works out to an average speed of 183, 512 miles per hour. That's the number every other driver in the field was chasing all session long. And here's the thing. Bell wasn't just fast, he had company at the front. Toyota locked out the entire top 5 in this session, a complete sweep at one of the most historic tracks on the circuit. But not every session was smooth. Shane van Gisbergen's preparation hit a snag when the Trackhouse Racing driver brushed the wall at turn 4 in his number 27 Chevrolet. The contact was described as light, and van Gisbergen got the car back out to complete 25 laps on the day. However, he still ended the session down in 25th, a full 604 seconds off Bell's benchmark time. Now let's go back to that Toyota sweep, because the order behind Bell is worth talking about. John Hunter Nemechek was second, driving for Legacy Motor Club, the team owned by 4-time Brickyard 400 winner Jimmie Johnson. Nemechek ended up just 0.089 seconds behind Bell. Ty Gibbs was third for Joe Gibbs Racing. Eric Jones followed in fourth for Legacy Motor Club, and rounding out the Toyota sweep, Cup Series points leader Denny Hamlin came home fifth. Think about that. The guy leading the entire championship standings was still only the 5th fastest car in this session. After practice, Eric Jones spoke about where his team stands. He said, "We just have to put the race together." Jones added, "We had a car last year that could have contended and it didn't work out. Hopefully this year, we can make up for the race we had last year and finish it off." Now, outside of that Toyota sweep, Kyle Larson was the fastest Chevrolet runner, coming home 6th for Hendrick Motorsports. Larson also topped the 10-lap average charts, which is a good sign for anyone looking at long-run pace for Sunday. And over on the Ford side, Ryan Blaney led all 4 drivers, finishing 9th for Team Penske. Van Gisbergen wasn't the only one dealing with wall contact today. Defending Brickyard 400 winner Bubba Wallace also scraped the A-Saper barrier, hitting the wall at turn 1 in his 23XI Racing Toyota. Wallace took the car to the garage for repairs, returned late in the session, and wound up 20th on the final timesheets. There was more garage time for a couple of other teams too. Austin Cindric spent much of the session in Gasoline Alley with an electrical problem in his Team Penske Ford. He got back out at one point, but the issue reappeared late and sent him right back to the garage. And Ryan Preece made an early trip to the garage as well after a flat left rear tire on his RFK Racing Ford. Now here's a storyline that adds extra stakes to Sunday. This year's Brickyard 400 carries more than just crown jewel status. The final of the NASCAR In-Season Challenge is being run within the race itself. Ryan Blaney and Front Row Motorsports driver Todd Gilliland are going head-to-head for a $1 million prize, with the better finisher on Sunday taking home the bonus. Gilliland was 28th fastest in Friday's practice session. Let's shift over to the Xfinity side of things, because there was practice for Saturday's Pennzoil 150 as well. Cup Series regular Ross Chastain was fastest, lapping at 168.71 miles per hour in his JR Motorsports Chevrolet. And Chevrolet dominated this session too. The make filled the entire top 6. JR Motorsports specifically had cars finish 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, with Chastain, Justin Allgaier, and Carson Kvapil leading the way. The quickest non-Chevrolet in that session was rookie Brent Cruz, 7th fastest for Joe Gibbs Racing, even after brushing the Saper barrier at the exit of turn 1. Cruz spoke about that moment afterward, saying, "I just got a little free there." He added, "Our car is really good and I'm excited for the race." Before we wrap up, here's your schedule for the weekend. Cup Series qualifying begins at 3:30 a.m. East on Sunday, and the Brickyard 400 itself gets underway at 4 a.m. East on Monday. So let's recap where things stand. Christopher Bell and Toyota led the way in Friday practice with a full top 5 sweep. Van Gisbergen and Wallace both had run-ins with the wall, and Blaney and Gilliland are set for a $1 million showdown inside Sunday's race. Here's my question for you. With Toyota sweeping the top 5 in practice, do you think that speed carries over to race day at Indianapolis? Drop your prediction in the comments. That's it for this one, NASCAR Nation. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our race day coverage. See you in the next one.